Good morning everyone, my name is Alex Dodds. Welcome to episode 30 of Dodds Diaries. 2 and a bit years now, and now I've reached 30 episodes. Nice. Today is Thursday 30th of October, the day before Halloween. Ooh. Time is now 20 past 5 in the morning, and today I'm going over to the West Coast Main Line. So far I've done Carlisle, Penrith, Oxenholme, Preston stations. The only station I haven't done is Lancaster, and that's where I'm going today. Starting here in South Pilo at Chesley Street. It's now raining, unfortunately, so I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to catch the 5:30 bus to Newcastle from the Highfield bus stop, and when I get there I'll explain the rest of the train journey. Today should be a very good day. Not only is it spitting with rain, it's also a little foggy as well. Now this train journey, I only booked it like last night, so this is really an unplanned diary. I only planned it like when I got in from work late last night. Someone on Facebook called this an impromptu Dodds Diary. Well, I think it is. This morning we're on a slightly different bus. We're actually on right Eclipse Gemini, number 3962. One of 2 spare buses that operate on the 21 Angel route. The difference with this is a Volvo B7 and Angel, the other ones are a Volvo B5, they're the hybrids. Just passing the Angel. Newcastle. Here we are in Newcastle, just walking down Granger Street towards Central Station. So far it's not raining, it's stopped, but the clouds don't look pretty good. It's still pretty misty and foggy. Here's Central Station, and this is the refurbished entrance to Central Station. This used to be a taxi rank, and now it's a public space. Well, just passengers in that now use it. Okay, here I am in Central Station. It's now 6:31. Today's journey, we're going to get the 0646 to Carlisle. It's actually the Glasgow Central train, and it goes via Carlisle, Dumfries and Kilmarnock. It runs as a Northern Rail service from here to Carlisle, and then after that, ScotRail crew take over, and it will use a ScotRail Class 156. Get to Carlisle for about 08:13, and then we'll catch the 08:33 Manchester Airport Trans-Pennine service from Carlisle to Lancaster. We're due there at 9:27. I'll have a couple of hours there, well, I'll have some time there, and then I'll return back to Carlisle in the afternoon. I will, of course, film that station. And then coming home, I might get the 1938 from Carlisle back to here, and then the bus back to Chelsea Street. Now, here's something very strange. The poster, Northern Rail, I want better trains. Now, we're in the northeast, so why is it giving us information about electric trains going into the northwest? That's a Class 323 there. Looks like a Wilmslow station. So this whole poster, what I see in front of us, is completely irrelevant to this particular area. Could put something else that's more relevant on there. This morning we are on 156 436. All this happens on this train, you just never know which way it's going to go out until the last minute. Freight next to us. It's on the front.
Good morning, all 2 expresses and thank you very much. Thank you. Right, cheers.
Nice reflection on the time there of all the bridges. And there's a metro going across. It's now 7:21. As you can see, it's a bit of a gloomy day out there on the Tyne Valley. We've just left Barton Mill. As you can see, the sun is now coming up. It's now 7:35.
I'm not going to put it in.
Tell us
Oh yeah, we'll be catching that one. We're going to borrow it first.
We are now approaching Carlisle. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
Yes, I will do. It's about half an hour.
Right, here I am in Carlisle. It's now 8:14. So you see the train at Glasgow Central is just about to depart behind us. That goes a long way around. It won't get to Glasgow till about at least 10:30. Goes via Dumfries and Kilmarnock. Now the train getting to Lancaster is the 0833. Hopefully it'll be a Transpennine class 350. I'm yet to have a ride on a 350 Transpennine. I've been on the 350 before, but only with London Midland. Here comes our train up to Lancaster, and it's a class 350. Nice one. So hopefully I'll get a seat on it. Ideally I want to be on the right hand side where I can get alongside the coast.
Oh, right. Right, do they need feeding or letting out, or? Yeah.
I'll put it behind that. Right, here I am at Lancaster. It's now 9:47. We got here on time, no problem. Unfortunately, I did not film from Oxenholme to here, which I was actually going to do. It was a bit too foggy, so for a passenger ride film, foggy would not be good at all. Anyway, we're here now. We'll have a couple of hours here. We've got a Class 156 there, and a 153 behind it. Train services here, of course you get trains to London Euston, Birmingham, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Virgin. Transpennine services, you get them to Barrow, Kendal, Windermere. You get them to Manchester as well. Northern Rail trains, you get the main Northern Rail service from here to Morecambe. Unfortunately, the next train to Morecambe at the moment has been cancelled due to shortage of train crew. They stopped at Bear Lane and Morecambe, and also they stopped at Carnforth. Now I hope to go to Carnforth later on if I have any time, because past it there's plenty of old carriages around there. I want to go and have a look at them. Of course, you also get northern trains to a couple of them, actually a few, to Leeds as well via Skipton. Only a couple of hours here, and I'm going to enjoy myself. time for a sit rep. It's 10:24 now. The service from here to Morecambe, unfortunately, it's a little nat. For a moment, I was actually thinking of having a quick ride to the seaside. There's normally 2 trains an hour from here to Morecambe, but one of the trains within the hour has been cancelled because of a Northern Rail train crew shortage. If I go to Carnforth, I'll probably get the bus up to there. I'll have to see how much a return is from here to there, though. Notice something on the back of that 150. It's got a moustache on it. That looks quite cool, that.
Should have run Saturday night to Preston with stock, but they've cancelled it in Bath on Sunday, so
service to Glasgow Central, calling at Penrith North Lakes, Carlisle and Glasgow Central only. First class is available on this train.
Number 2 will be the 11:23 departure for Carnforth stations to Barrow and Furness. Can I ask customers to start clearing the train until the doors are being released, as customers need to alight this train and then connect with Preston and stations to Manchester. Once again, platform 2, train on line. Can I ask customers to start clearing the train until everyone has alighted, as people need to connect over platform 4 to connection to Manchester Airport.
The The next train at platform 4 Wigan Northwestern, Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Piccadilly and Manchester Airport only. A trolley service of drinks and light refreshments is available on this train. First class is available on this train. The train now standing at platform 2 is the 11:23 Northern Rail service to Carlisle, calling at Carnforth, Silverdale, Arnside, Grange-over-Sands, Kent's Bank, Cark, Ulverston, Dorton, Roos, Barrow-in-Furness, Ascombe, Kirkby-in-Furness, Foxfield, Green Road, Millom, Silecroft, Bootle, Ravenglass for Eskdale, Drigg, Seascale, Sellafield, St Bees, Corkickle, Whitehaven, Parton, Harrington, Workington, Flimby, Maryport, Aspatria, Wigton, Dalston and Carlisle only. This train originates here.
That's a very long announcement. That's one hell of a journey, that, round to Carlisle, along the Cumbrian coastline.
Express service to Manchester Airport. Service from Glasgow Central.
This was travelling on the Manchester Airport service versus staff and passenger seats at the front, followed by staff and passenger B in the centre, staff and passenger A at the rear of the service. Any customers joining this train with cycles, please board in coach A at the rear of the train. Coach C in the front, B in the centre, and coach A at the rear.
You know, when you look at this station, it sort of reminds me of Durham. It's got some two fast lines in the middle, two slow lines. It has got 5 platforms, that's the difference. Well, then again, Durham used to have more platforms than what it has in the old days as well. This bit of the platform I'm standing on, this is an extension to platform 4. It was built so that the Virgin can stop 11 car Pendolino trains here. Time's now 11:34. I'm going to have about another 10-15 minutes here, and then I'm going to go and look in the city centre.
Could be brightening up at the moment.
is a view west of Lancaster. You can see it right out in the distance. Might be Hazem. The station is just down here, and in front of me here is Lancaster Castle. And there's a church to the left as well. Time's now 12:48. Might start thinking what I'm going to do next. Okay, I'm going to get the bus to Carnforth. I'm on a stagecoach to Denison Vero, I think. I find, yeah, and then Vero 400. I think it's a hybrid one. I do not know. Just leaving Lancaster bus station. Over the river Loon. I think this is it. Yeah, and the railway line is just up there. Bolton Sands, not far from Hestbank. We're on the A6. See the West Coast Main Line over there, the Irish Sea, it's just over there. Over sands and Barrow, around where all them mountains and that are. We're now at Carnforth. Just got to look for the station, bus stop for the station. Over there, that was the bus I was on, a stagecoach. Anyway, probably guessed where I am. I'll tell you shortly. Right, it's now 13:51, 10 to 2. After a bus journey, I brought myself to Carnforth. Over here, this is the West Coast Main Line. This side is the Furness Line. The station's run by TransPennine Express. They operate here to Barrow and Furness. Now this is a station I've always wanted to do. Notice how the station curves. You know, it curves around that way. But why I've come here is have a look. Have a look at this. A whole range of old carriages. Different colours. As you can see, we've got the they look like Mark IIs in the intercity swallow livery. Like one in the Virgin trains, the old original Virgin livery. And there's quite a few other things as well. There's even one of the carriages in the GNER colours down there as well. There's another Virgin one, Pullman one. Carnforth was one of the last steam sheds. That was in years before the diesels and that. Oh, there's one in First Great Western colours down there as well. I'm going to be here for maybe about an hour and a bit, and then I'm going to get the bus back down to Lancaster. Now I'm having to be a little careful because quite a few Northern Rail trains have been getting cancelled because of crew shortages, so I've got to be careful that I'll keep an eye out, especially on the Tyne Valley route. But I'll make sure that the trains on that line are running alright. The only thing is that there is no Carlisle train in the platform at the moment. So that announcement was poorly timed. It was timed to come on at completely the wrong time. Okay, it's now 3:05. I'm gonna finish it here. I'm gonna get the next bus back to Lancaster, and then once I get back there, catch the next train from Lancaster back up to Carlisle. I've enjoyed it here. Still getting no freights. When I was at Lancaster, I actually missed one when the Pendolino came in. It blocked bell orders. So shame I get no freights, but I've gotten plenty of trains here. Some going fast through here. Mind you, they make a loud noise when they go over the points which are right next to us. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to move on back down to Lancaster next. Before I go, here's something you might be interested in. This clock here, this is probably the most iconic feature of the whole station. That's because this clock was featured in the film Brief Encounter. It was refurbished back in the 90s. Just when I thought I got no freights, and there's one that went past, at last. Probably won't get any more freights till I get back to Carlisle. It'll take us back to Lancaster. I think I'm on an ALX 400 or Scania. It's a stagecoach Lancashire or stagecoach in the northwest. It's the bus company. Now 3:20. Back into Lancaster City, across the river. Station.
Where's your car, Emma?
It's 15:54. Okay, I'm back at the station. It's now 16:03. I'm going to catch the 16:08 Virgin back up to Carlisle. This is our train to Carlisle, and it's a Voyager. 221, 5-coach set. Unfortunately, I cannot get a seat. Well, I can't get a window one. 166 and a lot of freight going past. Right, here I am back in Carlisle. It's now 17:07. It won't let me grub. Quick look around English Street, and then I'm going to go back into the station. I'm in English Street. As you can see, the Christmas decorations, some of them are already switched on, and Halloween has not even passed yet. It was here last December that I did my Christmas video. Don't know where I'll be going for that this year. Right, here I am back at Carlisle station. It's now coming to 5 to 6. I'll be here for the next hour and a half in a bit. And I'm getting the 1938 from here back to Newcastle, then the bus from Newcastle back to Chelsea Street. Now because it's late October, because I'm here a little late, it is pitch dark unfortunately. But I've been here loads of times in the daytime, so it's not like I'm really missing anything. Now as you can hear, we've got the sound of fireworks going off. Just beforehand there was quite a few loud bangs actually. I thought it was something else. At the moment we've got a Class 158 down there that will operate the service to Leeds, and there is actually a Class 156 down there as well that'll operate up to Dumfries. I think it goes as far as that, yeah. So hopefully see what I can get. Hopefully there should be some freight in the next hour and a half. Because there's a ScotRail Class 156 in there, here's a little wee mention to Mr. Jake Ring Neil. Hello. This Class 158 in front of me, 158860, I think has a Perkins engine in it. I can tell by the engine noise. Won't have that soothing whining that you get from the Cummins engine. comes a shed, class 66, with a load. Oh, hang on, it's actually just on its own. Sit rep, it's now 18:42, and you know what, I'm glad I'm going home at night on the 1938 train, because I've been here about nearly 40 minutes now, and you know what, it's just been boring. I've only gotten one shed on its own and no other freight at all. I don't think much of it actually runs on a Friday evening. What I do know usually, I think Tuesday is the best night to be over here. I'm just glad I go home in less than an hour. But of course, you know, I'll still enjoy it. But I would enjoy it more if there was more freight. Here comes the Royal Mail train with blue lights on it. For a moment I thought it was a police car on the rails. That would have been quite hilarious. Have a look at Carlisle station now. All quiet. Not a train in sight. Well, the class 156 just left. Okay, it's now 7:25. I'm just going to finish it there and wait for my 1938 train back to Newcastle. Just hopefully be class 156 and not a pacer. Yeah, I think out of all the sessions I've done in all my years of transport here at Carlisle, it's probably been the most boring I've had. Okay, the only bonus I got here was the Royal Mail train, and that was it. But other than that, it's just been boring. Anyway, I'll enjoy the ride back to Newcastle, although it is going to be in pitch dark. If it's class 156, it'll be brilliant. We need 158 on the Tyne Valley line. We need 158s at Heat Depot. They should not be at Neville Hill. They should be at with us, not down south. Just as I packed my tripod away, hooray! A freight at least. It's an intermodal freight. Got a shed on the front. my train coming in, and it is a class 156. Thank God for that.
This is a slightly delayed 1938 Northern service to Middlesbrough, calling at Holtwood, Exton. Corporation Rally Mill, Stocksfield, Prudhoe, Wylam, the Metro Centre, Newcastle, York, Southern, Sea, Hartlepool, St. Carew, Billingham, Stock, Thornley, and Middlesbrough. Apologise for the slight delay to this service. On the Carlisle is just a late start from Newcastle. We draw your attention to the safety information posters which are located at strategic points throughout the train. For your safety, please take time to familiarise yourself with this information.
Christmas lights are up in the Metro Centre. We're up in the interchange.
Down approaching Newcastle, you're leaving the train, don't forget to take your personal belongings with you and please mind the gap. When leaving the Newcastle, will be our next station stop. When the platform from Newcastle, the train will go forward through Middlesbrough, calling at Ewan, Sunderland Stadium, Hartlepool, through Billingham, Stockton, Norby and Middlesbrough.
7.024 on Finland duties. Okay, I'm back in Newcastle. It's 21:14. I'm just gonna walk to Eldon Square, get the bus, which is due at 22:10. At 20 to 10. I've got 25 minutes to get it. We're on right, Gemini 2 Hybrid, number 6061. I'm to leave Eldon Square. Right everyone, I'm back at South Palo on Chelsea Street. It's now 22:26, 25 past 10. This is the end of today's video diary. Today's been a fantastic day. Went to Lancaster, brilliant station, definitely go again. In fact, actually the only downside with the whole of the day was the lack of freight trains, what I saw. So I said Lancaster good. I saw two freights there. One of them came in, well, one of them went through when a Pendolino came in, which blocked my view. Another one went through as I left Lancaster. Went to Carnforth historic station. Saw the clock, famous clock. Saw a lot of disused Mark II carriages in the sidings. Oh, police siren. But again, lack of freight. I did get some high-speed action from the Pendolinos, Voyagers and Transpennines on the fast routes. Got a Voyager back to Carlisle. Sat down on the floor most of it, and then got a seat at some point. Now, when I got back to Carlisle, that's a session I did was probably the most boring ever in all the years I've been photographing there. Did get one freight in the end, and also I got the Royal Mail train, and I got a Share 66 on its own. Today was mainly about getting the two stations in Lancashire done, and I've finally done them. And then after all that, I got the train from Newcastle, from Carlisle back to Newcastle, and the bus from Newcastle back to here. In the meantime, you know how you can follow us now. Dodds4 on Twitter. The link is on the bottom left hand corner of the screen. My next video diary, I am out again this Saturday, which is Saturday 1st of November. Remember in June how I did a triple whammy in Cambridgeshire? I did Peterborough, Ely and Huntington. Well, this Saturday I do a Lincolnshire triple whammy. I go to Newark first, then I go to Lincoln for the first time ever in my life, and then I do a couple of hours at Carnforth station in the evening. Well, until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.